What it is, what it do, ZCCCrew, it's your boy Zeddy Chunk, and I am back again with another banger for you guys today. What kind of banger? This is some Mukbang. Today I have
Snoop,
and I also have
your boy Rob. What's up?
And today we are doing Ihop. Yes, ZCCFamily. Today we're doing Ihop, and I'm really excited. They wanted breakfast food. Yes. They were craving it. I've been staying away from breakfast food because I've been trying to stay away from this bread, but this strawberry pancakes is looking mighty delicious. But we're gonna go ahead and get a prayer, a thumbnail, and we're gonna dive in. Father God, I wanna thank you for this food that we're about to receive in our body. And I ask that you do please bless this food. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Let's go ahead and get a thumbnail.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Chewy, since we're talking about the lottery today, because we have some topics about the lottery, should somebody act like they're holding up money?
Can we talk about the NBA a little bit too?
Yeah.
Yeah, favorite, build a top 5 basketball squad ever or something too. That might be smooth.
All right. You want to talk about the NBA? You feeling the NBA today?
Yeah, just some guy talk, just chill. It is nice that we're getting some breakfast in. It's my favorite meal of the day.
And I know they starving right now.
Yeah,
like
our first meal every day is usually a mukbang, so we usually have to wait until the afternoon, and I'll be so hungry. This is about to be good.
You a big pepper spray? I'm gonna some Tabasco.
I should have got some cheese. I should have got some cheese on these hash browns.
I wanted to make the breakfast because I'm a big breakfast guy. Love me some bacon. I love me some over easy eggs. Pretty good omelet maker. It's pretty simple stuff. I'm not into making the crepes and stuff like that.
You know what's interesting? This little Snoop. Like I could really cook too. Like I feel like I haven't been cooking much because like I know James be thirsty. He'd be like, oh, let me cook. And then you be going off on your own too. But I'm excited for this this thing we got coming up here, so we can throw down a little bit.
So speaking of that, we got a cook-off going up, and if you guys want to try to show you as much as possible when you eat,
Oh yeah, you're right. Here. Let me put this back up there for y'all.
But we got a cook-off coming up. So pretty much what we're gonna do, we're gonna pick some. I'm gonna pick some names out of a hat to pick teams, so it can be fair. And then, even though I really believe everybody can cook, they just cook different. You guys all just have different styles. But I'm gonna pick out of the hat. It's gonna be teams, and I'm gonna be the judge to see which team is the best cook in the house. They're gonna get a budget, and then we're gonna go to Kroger's, pick out the food, and throw down. So I'm pretty excited about that. How you guys feeling about that?
Pretty much any team I'm on is gonna win. Is how I feel.
No matter who the player is.
No matter who I'm with. I think I'm that skilled when it comes to the cooking game. I know James will give me a run for my money, but who knows? We might be on the same team.
You feel the same way, Rob?
Oh yeah. I could cook anything anybody else in the house could cook. Once you can cook, you can just cook. So it's not something that it just
I feel like cooking is something that anybody can do if you just know how to follow the directions. Don't you believe?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but baking is a different game. I can't. If you can bake, I give you props because that's a totally different game.
There's only one thing I'm not good at cooking, and it's kind of like pastas. Because I'm not a big fan of like noodles and carbs. They make me feel too full. So I don't cook it that often, but usually when I do, noodles can be hard or soft. It's just too inconsistent.
Look at this thick cut bacon they got. It's new at IHOP apparently.
Y'all love y'all some bacon, man.
Oh yeah, we be going through packs of bacon.
That's like the size of a steak. Steaking.
For this house, the grocery list, as long as I get them eggs, bacon, and some avocados, y'all, they're happy, and water.
Don't forget the hamburger meat. We be in here having hamburgers every day. This is good, y'all. This is real good.
This is from IHOP. That wasn't what I thought y'all wasn't like it that much because I know y'all not big fans of main chains, are y'all?
I just like supporting mom and pops. Plus, I feel like mom and pops work harder for your money, so they give you a better product. Chains are all about making money, so they'll be giving you a thin piece of bacon, or like some that not even regular eggs. It'd be like that
dehydrated eggs.
Yeah,
pour water in the form.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I feel it. What's your favorite mom and pop's place? Was there any? Coastal Corner was a mom and pop's or no?
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on where I'm at. You know, I like this place called Lou's French Bakery in L.A. Back in Wisconsin, I'd probably say Cozy. Cozy was real nice.
Y'all mess with Cozy? Because I don't remember y'all
I like Miss Brown's Finest Foods. It's a Jamaican jerk joint. That's one of my favorite spots.
Oh yeah, that was man. Especially after going out to that, and then it's so much food you'd have leftover for the next day. You'd wake up a little hungover and get right back to eating.
Did you ever try that?
Never had to play.
He
Which was surprised because we always just go out to eat all the time.
He didn't have a store yet.
Oh, you talking about? Oh yeah, I did have him. Yeah, I had him. He was a cool dude, Phil.
Yeah, he was real cool.
What you up to nowadays? Or you say you got a restaurant now?
You got a brick and mortar now. With the whole shebang. No.
You know what? Who else is restaurant dude? Moody in there?
Yeah.
But he been out too.
I think he's still hooping around. I'm not sure. He goes like off of social media for a while and then comes back, and so he's real low key about his stuff.
Did you have hooping aspirations?
Yeah, I mean they ended like freshman year when I can barely make the freshman team.
Yeah, me and Snoop both used to have. That's actually how our friendship started. We 12, 13? You know, we met and we were at like a little birthday party, and him and Devon were there, big woofing, you know, well, I'm the best hooper there is, you know, and people went out of their way to come into the house to get me to go and talk to these guys. They really did though. I mean, I don't know what you're like. People did?
Sure.
How did it happen? So how would you know that? Because I'm in the house, you guys are outside hooping, and the little like rec center, and they're like, oh, these guys are outside, you should go play, and they're talking about like they're the best. I swear, that's how it happened for me.
Look at that yoke.
So you're pretty much saying you was the top dog back in those times.
Yeah, I mean, I did go and beat both of them.
Oh.
You know, but I mean, Snoop's became the better basketball player than me 100%.
Okay. No, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I tried out for my sport for basketball. I didn't make the team. So I ended up doing wrestling, and then I did that for a couple months, and then I got a job, and I was more influenced by making money than wrestling. So
the basketball aspirations come from trying to do better for your family and trying to make it out of a certain position. Like you want to get the league. Like it's not even about the shine. Like I have a big family and like wanting to do better for them and like the family as a whole, and like set groundwork for your grandkids and pass that. And the NBA, like at least in my situation, seemed like the first. Not saying I was anywhere near close, but the aspirations, because what you can do for your future generations.
Yeah. Speaking of future generations, you know, we'll talk about the lottery and stuff. Let's say if we won a cool meal ticket. This is a meal ticket, nothing crazy. Powerball meal ticket. What would you do with it?
See, man, a million is rough because it's like once you become like an adult, like at this age, $1 million is really enough to like buy a house. What that's 3, car, and then what else? Retirement. I mean, I can't retire, so from there you'd have to start a business, and I still want to get my family involved, but you can't really like. People are gonna look for handouts, and you can't really do that with just $1 million. So it's like maybe I can start a business or some sort of multi-level business or whatever, whether it's a restaurant or whatever, that I can have all my family members work. I wouldn't do a restaurant. I want something like more lucrative that everybody's eating from, but that wouldn't be like any handout money to like any other community or any scholarships that I'd like to do.
Can I get some of them hash browns?
Isn't there some hash browns that are open? No, never mind.
No, those might have been it. You might use that.
No, there's some hash browns in the container. Remember, it was the second thing?
Yeah, they're gone. We had
Who ate
two on
them?
there.
Oh, so those are my hash browns.
Those were Snoop's hash browns.
I didn't eat any. I don't want any.
Wait, so you had hash browns? How'd you get hash browns?
I ordered hash browns with.
Oh, the hash browns are mine too. So I'm trying to figure this out.
So you ate hash browns.
So you ate your whole thing of hash browns. You tried to eat some around.
They were just sitting there. I didn't know you said you wasn't eating bread and like carbs. So
yeah. No, I'm gonna have to go in on this cheesecake.
Go ahead and handle your business. He was real protective.
There was a case of the missing hash brown.
So you did order hash browns then, huh?
No. I ordered bacon, egg, and toast.
Okay, so yeah, that's
he did order toast, so that's what it is.
Well, what would you do with your meal ticket?
Me, I'm gonna get me house, I don't know, I may say I don't want a car because I got some cars I like, but me, I just addicted to cars, and then invest the rest, so I can have generational wealth, I know my parents are setting me and my brother up to have generational wealth, but I want to be able to set my own, without my parents' money.
Yeah. So when people say invest, it's such a vague statement, and it's like, in what? Just follow like an advisor, or?
No, I really want to get into real estate. I think I'll be really good because sales is a passion of mine. I want to get into something where I'm sales, but. Obviously not a 9-to-5 sales, something extreme sales.
Thank you for calling AT&T. This is Dolphin.
Yeah. That for me, I would honestly, I think I would just bet on myself for the whole thing. Because if let's say you get $1 million and you buy a house that already cost $300,000, like Snoop was saying, you're losing, $300,000 worth of money. You can get, interest that could be compounding, So I think if you just be patient for the first 5 years of having that $1 million and use it all of that money, live the normal life you're living, use all of that money to really, flip it, double it, triple it, quadruple it, then you're going to have so much more money. But if you spend and buy all the things you think you need, you're going to be left over with like $400,000, and $400,000 is a lot less money to do. Plus I'll put that in Dogecoin. To be honest, I'm willing to take that gamble. I already trade. I'm pretty well versed in the stock market. Then you could also put in real estate. I think real estate is a huge thing.
More butter.
Get like some Airbnbs, some rental properties, stuff like that. I think that's all good options.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the real estate. And
me too. There's so much risk. I guess like you said, it is taking a chance, and anything could happen. So I'd like make sure I had solidity before I took any risk, because my rock bottom now it ain't the streets. It's gonna be this $300,000 crib, and that's why I say that. Yeah. And then I can go from there. And once you buy a crib cash, you are literally cutting. People have 30-year mortgages. Like I'm cutting all of that out, just off GP, and now I have like more money to save towards retirement, like more free time to do what I want to do.
My thinking with that is, I love that idea. It's great because it's just what makes you comfortable. What you're comfortable with. But outside of investing that is risky, there are very solid, investments that are going to get you 2 to 5% guaranteed. There's also like stock options that will pay you dividends just by having money in there. Let's say you have that in like a bond or like a CD or something that's going to get you guaranteed interest. There's just so much more you could do with the money. And that's what I'm just saying. I would want to use that to make more money. But I feel you on that, man, because you could hit rock bottom when you have that house, and then what happens? You can't pay that house, and now you lose it. So I would just want to use all the money to make as much money as I can.
If you bought the house,
but
so now the only thing you have to worry about tax. Whatever, property tax.
Yeah, you can still lose the house.
How?
There's many ways to lose the house. If you
get in debt?
Yeah, if you get in debt, you don't
You don't need a debt. You just got a meal ticket.
All right. People go broke all the time.
People who don't know how to manage their money. I'm not about to do nothing.
Let's say, so you start a business. The business goes under. Your business is in debt. You're gonna let the business fold, or you're gonna take a loan out on your house.
I'm not starting a business. I'm doing
I'd have
real estate.
Yeah. But the easiest thing is your house is going to be your biggest asset at that point. So eventually, if you go broke or go under, you're going to have to take that gamble of taking a loan out on your house, because it's going to be your biggest piece of collateral. And then that's how people lose their home. There's still ways of losing it. Just because you own it doesn't mean they can't come and take it from you. It happens all the time.
Yeah, and that's what I do with my million, and you could do what you do with yours.
I'm not judging you.
No, I'm
not judging yours.
When it comes to like $1 million is like so tricky. because it's like so much money, but it's also like so little.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you do like with a bigger lottery?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's say like 100 million. Like, what are your moves now?
100 mil. Oh, fuck.
100 million.
Oh, I'm not even worried about no business or nothing. I just want to travel, like learn, love, you know, have experiences, you know, and just, you know, give back and help out.
I'm gonna be 100. If I got me 100 mil, I'm having a baby that week.
Really?
Because I'm just thinking like, okay, like, yeah, I make good money. I make enough. Obviously, I make enough money to support the family. But I just, you know, you just always have that thought: can I really support it? Like, I know I'm solidified, official now. You know, because when I say I'm not just trying to make enough money to support a family, I'm trying to make enough money so this family can be great. Like I got college fund ready already before he's born. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna? That's a good question. Are you going to tell your kids to go to college?
I'm not going to tell them to go to college. I mean, it's an option. They have that option to do if they want to do. I'm just hoping they're successful at whatever they do.
What about you, Snoop?
I got 100 million.
Huh?
I got 100 million.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel like by that time, colleges will be looked at a lot differently. Technology is going to be crazy. Like, I think virtual learning is going to be a thing of the future.
Mm-hmm.
Online classes,
YouTube, stuff like that.
YouTube. I feel like that's going to take over. Somebody's going to find a way to monetize off of it, so I'll probably end up having to pay for that. But I think anything you can learn is going to be in front of you. And also, Leonardo da Vinci wasn't allowed to go to college because his parents were born out of wedlock. And
So
he found a way to teach himself. And we have way more resources than he did. You know, and he was fighting a struggle. Now he's considered one of the smartest people in history. So if anyone has that will, especially nowadays where you can go look anything up, you can go find anything. If you have that will, then you'll just do it. So like I'll see that from my kids. You can teach like hard work and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be what you want to do. I will want to find a way to teach them so much hard work because with 100 million, we are kicking it. We chill.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about nothing. Because I do think there's like a weird thing that humans and kind of governments and capitalism has like, you know, put upon us. Like we're humans, you know, we're not meant to just work 9 to 5s our entire lives. We're not meant to, you know, be stuck into a house and then grow old or go to school for a certain set period of time, get married, work, and then grow old. It's like, I want to have a different type of life than that. That's not the type of life I want to live.
No, I'm being 100. I agree with you, but that is the how the world is supposed to be. We're supposed to contribute to society
Not the whole
by
world.
helping. I know there's going to be different breeds, but I'm just saying, like, if everybody decided to have this mindset, say, hey, I want to do this my way, and now we don't got the doctors and the fast food workers and the garbage men and the electricians and
Yeah, I like that. That's a good point.
Yeah, but the thing about it is we're moving towards that with technology. Walmart self-checkout is just one example. You have self-driving cars, another one. That's putting truck drivers and all that in all the business. Now, is that going to lead everybody to
being more self-sustainable?
To be more self-sustainable? Like where are we going to get our money now?
Yeah.
The machines are doing our work for us. So what do we do now? Do we live in misery or do we
adapt to making money online, you know, and being our own gardener, being our own, you know, cook.
Oh, I would love that if everybody had their own self, like get rid of lawns and have a garden growing there or something.
Yeah.
I think that'd be real dope.
See, yeah, that's just like another thing that's placed upon us. Like, you know, back in the day, society still worked. You know, when people were cavemen and people were hunters and gatherers, society still worked. You know, we could do something similar in a modern way. You know, we just, like, do you think people should be condemned to be a McDonald's worker?
No,
You know?
everybody can be what they want to be, but we need these people to keep society going. Also, I'm not trying to grow my own farm, so I need the workers.
Yeah.
Because not everybody wants to do that.
I think that's an age thing too.
What is this?
Growing your own farm, because like how we saw like an elderly lady and she was eating by herself, and we were saying how much they enjoy life like so much more than younger people do. Like they'll go and watch birds and just like something like that. So by the time you reach a certain age, you probably would love to come outside and be like, my tomato.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I guess it's all about personal preference. Like, not everyone's going to believe the same, but, you know, if you feel a certain thing is your ideal life, you should go after that in that direction.
No, I was watching what's that movie? I forgot what a movie was called, but it's pretty much a movie about the world's about to end. The guy has to go to a bunker. The government only chose people who they knew could contribute to life. So they said you and your family are invited. Like he got a text, and then why he got a text? He was an architecture, whatever.
Architect?
Yeah, architect.
Is that the Gerard Butler movie?
What's this called? Greenland. So there's a warning, I guess some asteroids about to hit Earth, and then he got a text that said, you and your family meet us at this secret location, that. No one else got the text. And then all these families like, take my daughter with me, because they chose him, and they were choosing a whole bunch of just random civilians. But it's not like they're in the army or anything, like, or were big in politics. They just knew you could help build the Earth again. You contribute to society. This is just something, obviously this is not a scenario that probably would happen. I'm just saying this how contribute to society is so valuable.
What do you think? So, if the world started over today, what do you think you would contribute to society?
I wouldn't. They wouldn't choose me. They would not. I'll be dead. I'm just saying, none of us would be chosen though. You think you could? You think the government's going to choose Robert Baker? We need you on this bunker because you're going to help. What are you going to help build for them for them?
I can help build.
But they don't know this. You don't have.
But I can tell them.
No, but
this
has like this. The government knows everything about what they do. It's not like people apply for this position. Yeah. It was just like a mass text sent out to people that they believe will help build this world up. Yeah. You're not doing anything right now that the government's going to say, hey, we believe Robert's going to be a contributor to our. You may believe it.
I still believe it. I still think I could. You know.
Yeah, I think this is a question I've always asked myself. Like, if the world ended today, or we had to start over an apocalypse, what would I be able to contribute to society? And that is. Something I still like think about, like what can I do? Because I'm always like learning new things. Like Rob too, I know you got your fingers in a lot of stuff, and that's something I've struggled with. I know like medicine, I think would be a big one. You know, like nurses, doctors, you know, they're gonna get chosen. They're very important. But like, what else? What else is important? An architect?
Yeah, like building, farmers.
Even if it was just like off of attention, or
but
like,
something they're gonna pick the best. They're not gonna pick every farmer. They're gonna pick the best of the best farmers.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure, it depends on how many people they can pick. You know.
Yeah. So what do you think? Is it touchy to say? Who do you think would be the top 5 picked
in the world, like occupations?
For the new world, medical field, so doctors probably.
Yeah,
doctors wouldn't be number 1.
Yeah, engineers, architects. So it would be engineers, architects, doctors, maybe teachers.
No.
Who can build
farmers?
Who can build an engine from scratch?
An engineer.
Probably some scientists, because you know we gotta find a way to make this iron ore.
Oh yeah, right.
And we dogged this whole thing.
Scientists would definitely be in there.
I didn't eat that bread. I don't know because I didn't have enough strawberry syrup.
Oh.
Yeah, scientists. Yeah, that's some jam.
Oh.
Yeah, scientists would be in there. Yeah, of course.
And then maybe environmentalists.
Then probably YouTubers.
It depends. Like people that are in like tech, like Elon Musk. It depends on how many people,
Yeah. Probably weapons people. But if everything's starting over, you're gonna have.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like hunter-gatherer people, so like probably fit people to go out and catch stuff. Hunters, people good with the bow, because you can make a bow. Let's say guns will be around for another 30 years after that. So.
Yeah, I was looking at it from a perspective as far as like humanity, like who you are, what you're capable of, what you can do. Like I've never found something that I couldn't do. I feel like Snoop's the same way. Like if all I have to do is watch something for 5 minutes and I can figure it out. There's not many problems that I don't find a way or a solution to solve. So it's like for me, I'm like, boom, I can do this. I don't care if I have to change a transmission. I'm gonna go watch a YouTube video and I'm gonna be able to change that transmission by the end of the day.
That's pretty much self-explanatory. I think anybody can do that. Like anybody, if you put your mind to it, like anybody's capable of anything.
I don't think anybody can do that. I don't think so.
I think anybody can do it.
If you put your mind to it, I believe.
I think
same thing. So what about like building a rocket ship then?
Hold on. I think
give me a video, show me step by step, and I'm just gonna follow that step. Connect this.
Okay, so let me
connect that.
So let
me
say something. I believe anybody can do anything, but I think the mental toughness that it takes to get past certain steps is where where some people will quit. So if they just keep going, then they can do it. But
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
believe
people,
that too.
a lot of people quit early,
Yeah,
and
yes.
that's why they can't.
Yeah, aptitude.
Not that
A lot of
anybody's
people-
better than anybody. It's just some people.
Don't have that aptitude.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm saying that's exactly what I'm saying. Some people don't have the aptitude to keep pushing, you know. And
But if you know if this is a life or death, so if this is for survival,
yeah.
people are gonna.
But if the
go
government
take
knows
risks.
that you don't have the aptitude, like, you know, it's already over for you. You know, you've proven that you don't be on nothing.
Survival is a crazy thing because, like, if you were put in a room with like a bear, what do you think would happen?
You could put,
Help the bear!
you're possibly gonna die. But the thing is, you may put up you're gonna put up the best fight of your life. That's gonna be the best.
Nah, so I can do a pit bull, but I don't know about a bear. A bear might have been too much.
But this is where I was saying too. Another thing is, this is kind of off subject, but humans really low key can be superheroes if they probably already know this, but when we get that adrenaline rush, if we can create adrenaline and just take that as a shot, imagine, because you know how you see kids. I talked about this. You see kids. I mean, if you go look up on YouTube, parents pick up their cars to get a kid out. You know, there's how much strength we get. So we really have capabilities to be superheroes if we just knew how to unlock that adrenaline gene automatic and pump as much as we want, not just a little bit.
You ever watch Gotham?
Nah.
I seen there's an episode of Gotham where they found out how to unlock adrenaline and they like strengthened it in him, and now he's just superhero. But yeah, that's a good idea.
Your mind stops you from so much. I remember one time, or when I first got COVID, and I got a phone call, and they're like, you're confirmed to have COVID. And then I was fine, like I lost my taste and my smell, and as soon as I got that call, my chest immediately started hurting and started tightening it up. I was like, oh no, I feel it now. But then I like just told myself, like, you know, that's you just telling yourself that.
Remember when Remember when your brother got blasto,
Oh, yeah,
and then
that's
everybody went to the hospital the same night? Boy, my chest was tightened up. I'm like, I can't
and it's like
breathe.
nothing is wrong with you. Your brain, you're just telling yourself that.
Yeah, the
and that's
placebo
like
effect.
Yeah, placebo.
Yeah, but I remember I bought a bracelet knowing it was a placebo effect because they didn't have no.
One of them energy band
No,
joints?
I was going to go on a plane and I didn't have no Dramamine for motion sickness, but they had this bracelet. I was throwing up on that plane. And I'm like, yeah, this helps motion sickness. That bracelet, that was just a placebo effect item, and I was really pissed. I knew it was going to be, but obviously I just want to try my last.
I was gonna say it's crazy that it didn't work on you because you thought it, but I guess you really do.
No.
Sickness like that.
No, yeah, and to me, I was probably thinking in my head this ain't gonna work because, like I said, I had the idea that this was just something just to sell. But no, yeah, I really got bad motion sickness. It's hectic.
Yeah, like confidence radiates. If you believe in yourself, like you truly can. Like all that kind of hippie-ish stuff is like, it's so real.
Yeah.
And you stop yourself from like doing so much.
Yeah, law of attraction and law of abundance. I definitely believe in that stuff. You know, that's my space. I love that.
I
believe it's Jesus. If he gives you the power, you can do it.
Well, I mean,
God
I
don't
believe
do
in
it. It just won't get done.
I believe in God too. You can believe in many
Well,
things.
you believe in God, you believe in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. That's what I want to know.
I'm not educated. I've never had a family to go to church with, you know, and that doesn't ignorance is an excuse. I believe in Jesus. I believe in spirituality as well. My grandma is a Christian. I was baptized as a Christian. But I believe you could believe in many things. That's just my belief. There could be many gods. I believe there's a sun god. I believe there's you not agree with this, Snoop? You don't believe there's many gods?
First, believe in Jesus.
I don't.
No, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's definitely not
I
fair.
personally don't, but everybody has their beliefs and no one can't change them. You know, I respect everyone's religion, just don't believe in everyone's religion. But we're not going to get into that. That's a topic of its own. But ZCC family, it looks like we really enjoyed this IHOP. Everybody had a ball. This is one of your favorite meals?
Oh yeah, you see, I ate the whole thing, y'all.
Hey, now you 11.
Because everybody talking about Snoop don't eat, but nah, you got him a couple meals that he like now.
Yeah.
But we're about to end this.
Hold on. I eat anything.
What?
You see this beard?
All right, ZCC family, make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. All at Zaddy Chunk. That is ZADDY, CHUNK, CHUNK. Make sure you guys stay tuned for this cook-off. Also, stay tuned for ZCC TV. You guys want the vlogs, and they are back. Plus, we're keeping with the mukbangs. Just know we're going overtime now. But ZCC family, as we all know, the grind never stops until the ZCC gang is on top. Let's get it!